Hello everyone! It looks more and more unlikely that we will get 4.0 with Pyro and static server meshing this year. Showing a demo with server meshing in a very small room like CRG did last year CitizenCon is one thing. Scaling this up to a solar system with hundreds of players is a totally different beast. Getting server meshing done with acceptable lags and do things is hard. We might even get a 3.25, maybe even 3.26, 3.27. Let's talk about 3.24 PTU. The only reason this went to public PTU wave 1 is not enough Evocadi locked on because it's a total mess. Your chance to leave your personal hangar is like 10 to 20%. Most of the time you're stuck in a queue. Someone waited for 58 minutes in a queue. Hangar doors still didn't open for him. Freight elevators are buggy, item banks are very user-unfriendly. Even acquiring items, something that is quick and easy in most games, is a major pain now. Don't get me wrong, the previous UI wasn't exactly good, but CRG managed to make it even worse in 3.24. If progress is slow, that's fine, but please don't make your game worse, Chris. 3.23 brought us the slow, boring and arcadey master modes, something Chris said he would never do, and hard to use, very user-unfriendly Iron Man UI. 3.24 brought us the hard to use item banks. Now even acquiring items is more slower and more tedious than it was before. And 3.24 brought us loading ships at outposts ourselves. While we still don't have keys, no biometric locks, everyone who makes it onto the pilot seat has full control over your ship. We don't have any security or police forces, and we cannot even use guns in armistice zones, but we are responsible for our ship and our cargo.
I think the bigger question is, how are you going to protect your ship and your cargo that's being loaded and unloaded on your ship?
I want to use this video to talk about the history of 4.0. 4.0 is a patch that should bring us a new star system and jumping from one system to the other. According to Chris, 2016 CitizenCon talk, and he called it a roadmap. Link is my first pinned comment below. We were supposed to get 4.0 right after 3.3 at the beginning of 2018 with multiple new star systems.
There we go. And then finally, 4.0. So this is that'll be the first time we'll go beyond Stanton to other star systems. I'm not going to say how many star systems yet.
Then we were supposed to get 4.0 right after 3.9. Well, this failed too. And for the last 5 years, we were supposed to get Pyro next year.
We are now in the Pyro system, and we streamed out Stanton as we were traveling and streamed in Pyro. We are going to have the Pyro system next year. Obviously, that brings in jump points. We're going to have dynamic weather.
Last year at CitizenCon, Chris said we hit an inflection point.
One of the real reasons why we wanted to show you this CitizenCon is because we've hit an inflection point on a lot of the features, as in they're either finished or they're in polishing stage, which is why we're showing them. So everything that we've been showing you here at CitizenCon is our intention. Not making 100% promise, just so everyone remembers that, to get them into Star Citizen through next year. So it's not going to be gated on having to be after Squadron 42.
So far in 2024, we see nothing of an inflection point. Progress is as slow as ever. You can even argue the game is moving backwards. According to some sources, a lot of deaths were moved back to Squadron 42. I am not saying there's no chance to get 4.0, server meshing and Pyro this year, but the chance is very, very low by now. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen.
Including the upcoming planets of the Pyro system. Of the upcoming Pyro system, for the upcoming Pyro system, and for the upcoming Pyro system, the upcoming Pyro system, the upcoming Pyro system, upcoming Pyro star system, for the upcoming inclusion of the Pyro system, and even the upcoming Pyro system. Pyro is the next star system upcoming to the Star Citizen persistent universe in the upcoming Alpha 4.0.
Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter. My Twitter account is Camural_SC.